I'm gonna go save. And there was a crack. If you couldn't tell in that split second, there was a crack on the wall. And I just exposed it for what it really is. And this is a little puzzle that tests your wall jumping skills. Didn't do too bad on that one, surprisingly. My track record so far has been kind of spotty. The wall jump in this game is a little weird, although at the same time it's also a little easier to pull off. But yeah, you definitely can't abuse... You definitely can't use the wall jump to sequence break like you could in the previous game, Super Metroid. Maybe one day I'll do a Let's Play of Super Metroid as well. Come on. Just want to get going. Just ignore that. I'm just going to ignore the save room because we encounter so many of them. But as usual, we do got to talk to Adam. Yeah, we did good, right, Adam? See, that's what I don't like. Adam tells you to do something, and you do it. And you talk to him, and he's like, well, that's great and all, but we got ourselves another problem, which you gotta hop to it, like, immediately. There's never, like, any, oh, good work, Samus. You know, you've had a long day. Maybe you should, you can go ahead and just kick your feet up for a little bit, you know. Take it easy. I'm sure the X won't mind. I'm sure the X will allow you to do that. See, that's not how it should work. He says, go to this other navigation room, and I'll brief you there. And I'm like, why don't you just brief me at this navigation room? As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer, too. And that was my Samus impression. If you all could just let me know like what you thought of it, that would be great. I'm totally open to feedback in that regard because it's important to me. I'm not sure why, but it's important to me because I care. I do wonder though who exactly the essay fuck, I just messed it up. Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say I wonder who the identity of the mystery person is who's doing all this bad stuff. But instead, I just literally was like, oh, I wonder what the identity of the SAX is. And yeah. I wonder what the identity of the SAX is. Wait a second. Maybe I should do that over. So, yeah, I wonder what the identity of the mystery person who's doing all this bad stuff behind the scenes is. What? Adam, you just, like, totally ruined the mystery in the air by saying who it was all of a sudden like that. And now you're explaining, like, how the SAX actually managed to, like, get loose and how the X managed to get everywhere, that's totally not cool, man. But yeah, the SAX is basically Dark Samus before Dark Samus was even Dark Samus. Literally just Samus at 100% fighting power. And if you think Adam is joking about the whole just run thing from the SAX, he isn't. When you encounter the SAX, you got to avoid it. Which, that's another thing that the game does very well. Like, utilizing the story as a means to enhance the gameplay. The whole, like, every sequence with the SAX. That's just something that Super Metroid and, you know, like, Zero Mission would never be able to properly accomplish. Okay. Adam, shut up. I got it. Just run. Now please, shut up. See, that's the problem, like, doing this. It's like, I'm talking and talking, and I see that Adam is still somehow managing to out-talk me. And so I no longer have much else to say, and Adam just keeps going on. And so it's like, okay, Adam, we get the point. Please stop. Let me play. You have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. You'll have to, like, use your exploration skills, whatever those are. Exploration in my Metroid. So basically, we gotta unlock the level 1 hatches, which are color-coded blue. We gotta find the security room, and the security room is somewhere in Sector 2, but it's not located on the map, so we actually get to do something kind of Metroid-ish, and search for it. But I'm just gonna say it now. Well, I'm not gonna say it, like, where it is, but, like, looking at this map, you see where the target is. That's where the data room is. We gotta find the security room, which isn't on the map. You know, just thinking logically to yourself, where do you think the security room would be? Just let that sink in, and we'll see if your guess is right. Also, there's the status screen, because why not? Okay, let's do it. There's some bugs growing on the walls. It's wonderful. They take a lot of hits to kill, so I usually just try to pay him no mind. Except for that one. I didn't like that one. And there's a blue door. We can't enter those quite yet. I like Sector 2. Like, it's supposed to be a tropical area, but, like, looking at it, it's literally just a bunch of... What the heck? I, like, was hitting a wall or something. But yeah, it's literally just a bunch of vegetation growing on, like, metal platforms. Oh yeah, and here's the security room. So, if it's where you thought it was, then congrats! You are a Metroid expert, as far as I'm concerned. But more importantly, yeah, Sector 2 looks stupid. Like, I don't know about you, but when I think tropical, this is the last thing that comes to mind. But hey, not my problem. Just make our way. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Yeah, get away from me. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there, huh? If you're curious as to why I was so fascinated by that dead end, I guess you'll just see in a second. You know, in hindsight, it's pretty impressive that Galactic Federation HQ was so quick with the bomb data upgrade, considering that, you know, I just got the Morph Ball upgrade from, like, other means. It was like they almost anticipated that I would, be getting the Morph Ball upgrade. And yeah, so if you couldn't tell, the door was destroyed. We are no longer capable of going through it. Someone managed to destroy it, so we gotta find a new way to get somewhere, and that's where that dead end comes into play. So now, we are actually diverging from the main portion of the map. So we get a little more Metroid-ish right here. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So the game definitely makes us utilize the bombs. I guess we have to use the bombs here too. Alright, yeah, more good old tropical environments. Let me get one of these enemies from Metroid. Oh crap, I didn't mean to fall in here. This blue bug is interesting because it takes like a crap ton of hits to kill. And then it also gives you a red X-Parasite, which is kind of handy, but I don't know. I feel like I really didn't need to waste my time killing it. But I guess it's a cool thing to show off. So at this point, the path really starts to diverge. I always seem to forget exactly where it is I'm supposed to go. But we have another save room here, so we're definitely on the right track. Just always avoid those enemies. They're not really worth ever fighting. What's in here? Okay, yeah, not that room. That's a special room, but I'm not going to tell you why exactly it's so special. And we got yet another save room. They were pretty generous with the save rooms. Although I guess Super Metroid wasn't really any different in that regard. Alright, and we got ourselves another eye door, so you know what that means. Means that good times are ahead. Oops. Oh. Well, that's what I get for trying to predict, I guess. But really, this enemy should just give up and let me kill it already. Thank you. Okay. It's time for another boss. What's it gonna be? Yep, it's a thing. It's really not too difficult of a boss. You just wait for it to do this attack, and then you just shoot under it, and you really mess it up. Come on, you. I guess the only problem with this boss is the aiming is a little screwy. Sometimes you really gotta position yourself just right. Get away from me. Ow. Yeah, see, like so. Was a little too off to the side there. Come on. There we go. Now we just gotta destroy the shell. Yeah. And we're done.